Hello, everyone. This is a episode that we like to call the commentary episodes. We're finally getting around to doing our Star Wars The Last Jedi commentary. And to kick things off, I said we, yes, not just me. I'm here joined by the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, the gentleman, and or the scholar, Joshua Rodriguez.
I am always a myth.
Oh, look at him. He's being legendary.
I am nowhere, but I am everywhere, brother.
Who are you, Jesus? I didn't know your name was
I'm
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus Rodriguez. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man.
How's everything?
Tired.
I know. It's
I'm
been a
real
long
tired.
day.
Man, I sound like I'm from like Delilah show. It's like,
Hi, everyone.
hi, everyone.
We're going to be
Actually,
doing something super special tonight.
it sounds like
Hug your loved ones and bring them in and watch Star Wars The Last Jedi.
man,
This is Delilah.
it really
And then you got for some reason, you have the black dude that goes over the top with it. Delilah! You're like, okay.
All right, this is 90.7.
Light
I do
104.3.
We gotta, you know what? We gotta do a radio show.
Light 102.7. Here with all your light jams.
Well,
I'll be your father figure. Another classics like Michael Bolton. Tell me how am I supposed to live without you? Nickelback. I loved you. I loved you all along.
Oh my god!
I missed you. You're far away for far too long.
Get some Hootie and a Blowfish in there.
I only wanna be with you.
No, but I'm good. I'm sorry if I sound a little like off and tired.
Oh, we're gonna get you eating some food here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna be turning into Silverback Ape pretty soon. But no, I am happy. I'm happy to be here,
I'm glad you're happy
especially
to be
with this
here.
new mic.
Yeah, the new
It
mic sounds good.
it doesn't pop or anything, is it?
Ain't no
Ain't-
putting on this mic.
Man, I sound real good.
Before we, for sure, don't blow out the mic though. Back off the mic. Before we start the commentary episode, we are going to talk a little bit about the Solo trailer that came out last night. And
Yes. Yeah, I saw that you actually. That was me moving.
Oh, scared the crap out of me. I was like, "What? Is something falling down around us all?"
Sorry,
I thought the building was caving in.
sorry. I'm kind of heavy in the middle stomach area, so the microphone's just leaning on my stomach.
So you saw it. I watched it.
Yeah,
with
I saw
you.
it, and I saw that you and Holly did the reaction video.
We did. Yes, it was fun.
I wanted to record mine, but I was like, I don't think so.
See, I don't ham it up for the reactions. I know people thought I did
No,
for the Last
no,
Jedi, but
it's
you can
no,
can vouch for me,
it's
man. I get that
legit.
excited.
It's legit. Now, I was, you know me. I'm not that like I'm into the trailers and stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay,
Okay.
okay. But I saw it, and I was what I wanted to do is do next time we're apart and we're doing something like that, we need to do something like a Skype or Hangout call or
Yeah,
something.
we should and record it.
Because I have my mic over at home.
Okay. Yeah,
so
we
it
should.
might sound like this. Slight delay.
No,
But it might sound like this.
it'll be all right.
It'll
be okay.
It'll be okay.
Just smile. Hug your loved ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the Gentleman Scholar
Welcome
commentary.
to the Gentleman and the Scholar, some Orlando Junk's commentary of Star Wars The Last Jedi.
And people,
Please put some green tea in the microwave. Warm it up a little bit. I don't know. I was gonna say something. I don't know. I legitimately don't know what you put in tea. I was gonna say I almost said put some marshmallows in it, like it's hot chocolate. I'm an idiot.
no. Negative.
Like what do you put? Honey, sugar?
Sugar
Oh.
and maybe some milk or cream.
This has been Tea Talk with Josh and Brad.
We don't know crap.
But so going back to the Solo trailer.
Yeah, Solo trailer.
I got really, really excited about the Solo trailer. Like
I did too.
there was only one thing that I tweeted about that I didn't like, and
Yes.
it was the thing where he goes, "I'm a great driver and a fly." I've never heard anyone say drive in a Star Wars film.
Yeah, no.
Even if you're like, it's like a land speeder. No one says I'm driving the land
Because
speeder.
now-
or if they did, I never noticed it.
Because now all I see is driving.
I'm driving a land speeder. Yeah, but I think, like we said a minute ago off the air, I think he's like
Trying
toying
to
with people
just
to
yeah,
make him,
toy
like
around.
hustling them.
Yeah.
But he felt like Han, and the part with him and Chewie was hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, what do you know?
190.
190 years old? You look great.
You look great.
That was you look great. You know what I would love? I would love, I would love for someone to do this when the Solo movie comes out. If someone sits down and watches it and like has the script and just overdubs all of Alden Ehrecht's lines like old Han Solo. Yeah, come on, Chewie. We gotta find Enfys Nest.
God.
What?
I can't.
I'll find Lando.
Where are you, Lando?
Lando. Do you come from the Lando down under?
I gotta bring my small didgeridoo. Man, this is the weirdest.
Yeah, and if you told me today we're gonna do the Star Wars commentary and then that I would be doing didgeridoo sounds, I'd be like, "Are you on meth? What's wrong with you?" But here we are. Here I am doing it. But we're gonna start the commentary now.
We're gonna start commentary,
and if you've never done one of these with us before,
this is our third one.
Yeah, we did. Which one did we do?
No, you've done a few before I started, and then we did.
I know we've done Force Awakens.
Yeah, Force Awakens.
Wait, no, you weren't on the Force Awakens one.
No.
Did we do the original trilogy?
We did A New Hope.
Okay. We did?
Did we?
I have no idea.
I thought we did.
I have no clue.
Or the Revenge of the Jedi. One of those.
Did you say Revenge of the Jedi?
I'm sorry, man. My mind is nuts.
Freak out on you right now. No, it actually was originally going to be called Revenge of the Jedi, but
yeah, you know.
I know what you mean,
man. You know. Yeah, but we saw one of the original trilogies. I'm pretty sure it was A New Hope.
You know, I could just look it up and find out, but I'm not going to do that. So we're going to just go ahead on and start the commentary. If you've never done one of these before. What we do is we just start the movie and you just kind of listen to this as you watch the movie, or if you just want it in like the background while you're at work or whatever, you can do that as well. So we're just going to go ahead and start here. All right, so here we go. We are going to start it now. We are on the timeline. It's 000. The Lucasfilm logo is just now shimmering into existence. And here we go with our Last Jedi commentary. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Oh.
Where's the sound?
It timed out.
No!
That's my speaker soundbar turned off. We're off to a great start.
I was waiting for that. I was like, yeah.
That's like the best part. Is like wait. And it hits. It's so great. Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Now, I straight up love this title crawl.
Okay.
Because it's like the title crawl in the saga films is something that is like completely a must. Like, you can't not have it. But the story, since it picks up right where it left off, it doesn't necessarily need it. But this is such a great title crawl. It's really good.
Yeah. I like it. The First Order.
But the Resistance has been exposed. As the First Order speeds... Let's do my old radio voice. But the Resistance has been exposed. As the First Order speeds toward the Rebel base, the brave heroes mount a desperate escape. Will they succeed? Tune in next week for Star Wars Episode 9.
Star Wars
Episode 9. Yeah, see?
Bye, George.
Now here, listen here, see? That sounds like Mr. Magoo had a stroke.
Are you okay, Magoo?
See, I can't really see if I'm okay now, can I? I like this. Now, there is an alternate opening for this. If you have the Blu-ray, you can check it out. And I actually like the alternate opening better. Because it's like the first thing you see is Finn waking up going, Ray.
You see, I like that.
Did you watch that yet on the DVD? It's so cool. I like it a lot. It was really cool. But I will say this does a better job of like setting up the stakes and like just kicking you off. Like, dude, remember when we saw this for the first time on opening night and it was like they just literally jump in.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, oh, boom, here we go, and it's just like from the moment it starts, it's just a complete ride from beginning to end.
Literally a ride.
I love Captain Kennedy, by the way. Captain Kennedy is freaking badass. That dreadnought is such a cool design.
Yeah.
I really like the design of that ship.
I like the sirens on it.
Did they say this in the film, or do they say it in the book, where they say it's miniaturized? Oh, that's the battering ram cannon. Never mind.
Yeah.
I think in the book, I could be wrong. It could just be because I've listened to it so quickly. I'm almost done with it, by the way. I'll give you some details about that. But I feel like they said in the book the dreadnought was also miniaturized Death Star technology. I could be wrong on that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Twitter. I know you will. For God knows you will. But I feel like that was what I remembered them saying. Also, too, did you recognize the first time we saw this movie that when they do that shot behind Leia of the hologram, it's completely different from what it looked like in the trailer? She's looking at the dreadnought, and the other one, she's looking like stars. Did you notice that?
Did not notice it.
When you go back and watch the trailer.
All
again.
right, I'm gonna have to do it.
It's cool.
Have to find it. This part, okay, the first time. Okay, I'll hold.
I'll hold. I love it. Can he hear me? I feel like it went on just a little too long. But he's also stalling.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Like he's doing it. He's trying to like stall. That's the whole point. Is that he's waiting for his thing to prime or whatever. See?
Yeah.
He's waiting for. So like when they say people are like, "You went on too long," he's like, "Yeah, he's toying with him because he has to." About his mother. I remember when that first. I looked at you and I was like, "Who's his mom?" Remember?
Yeah.
I was like, and then I was like, "Oh wait, he was."
Yeah.
He was being a dick. I love this. How fast his BB-8's head's like. "Ah." Goosh. I love Oscar Isaac so much. He's so cool. His face. He's like, this is not good. I love this guy. I want to find out who this guy is because he seems like he would have, buddy, minutes ago. He's like he would totally fit in to the Imperial army. Like, you could put that dude directly into Empire Strikes Back and it would totally fit.
Oh yeah,
I love it. Cheers, brother. Doesn't seem like long ago at all. We were sitting watching this in the theater.
I know.
Now we've talked about it before.
Well, Poe,
I'm gonna have to really
Poe going
focus
like a
on
crazy man.
No, just the Last Jedi in general. I'm gonna have to really like focus on. Oh, by the way, this is a practical visual shot they did.
Mm-hmm.
They actually had him in the thing, and it, like obviously this right here is CGI, but him actually going in and like looking around is a practical effect, which I thought was really cool. Where does this movie sit for you? Fire on the base. Where does this movie sit for you as far as like Star Wars movies, like ranking them? Because for a minute, I backtracked on this movie for a little bit. I was like, I love it. And I was like, I don't know if I love it. And now I'm like, oh no, I love it. Like it's
no,
perfect.
it's like a solid 8 for me. It's not perfect, but I like it.
I was watching The Force Awakens last night with Holly a little bit.
The Force Awakens.
It is such a different tone.
Oh, completely different.
And you don't really realize it until you get back and watch The Force Awakens. And you're just like, oh wow, this is way different.
Yep.
What's your all-time favorite Star Wars movie?
I'm trying to. The Return of Jedi?
Return of the Jedi? That's my favorite too.
Return of Jedi.
That's my favorite, and then I think this is my number 2.
Yeah.
I really like
this is
movie.
like a 2 or 3 because Force Awakens and
see my order goes before this movie came out, it was 654 312. And then, 654, no. 65 Force Awakens, Rogue One, A New Hope. I like Rogue One better than A New Hope. Rogue One, A New Hope, 312. But then when this movie came out, I think it's 6-5, The Last Jedi, Force Awakens, 4, Rogue One, 312. And I'm very curious to see where Solo's going to fit in. I'm not expecting the depth that we get in this movie with Solo, and I don't think they should.
Yeah,
I think they
don't
should
think
make it just a fun,
it's just
action movie.
Yeah.
I did like the trailer though a lot. I know we talked about it before, but
Him driving around.
It just seemed fun. It just seems like this is what I want. I don't want a serious Solo movie. Do you?
No.
You can't have I mean, you can have serious stakes, but I don't want it to feel like Doom.
No, it needs to. It needs to be. It can't be serious. I can't deal with that. I will walk out of the theater if it's serious.
I don't want to know who his parents are.
No.
I wanted to pick up with him as if they reference it, it's fine, but I don't want him to be like a baby. And then
I swear when
he
name
him Han, and then and then it's 18 years later, it's the Who is playing. Who are you? And he's drive like that Captain Kirk scene in Star Trek. I don't want that. Now these bombers here are pretty interesting. They were actually modeled after not the B-52, but the B something bomber from World War I. And they modeled it a lot after that.
What? Oh, really?
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Took me there for a second to figure out exactly what you said.
The bombers here.
Yeah, the
bombers. Yeah. There's a scene in the book. I'll be doing this a lot. There's a scene in the book where I need to get your login for your Disney Movies Anywhere app. You guys got those Marvel ones. We gotta watch them. There's a scene in the book where it's it shows Rose and I can't remember her sister's name. What is her sister's name? Rose Tico, and what is her? Why can't I remember her name?
Her sister's name? I don't know. I don't want to say anything.
I'm dying. No, say it.
Because I can't.
Paige. Jesus.
Paige?
Yeah, in the book,
completely different.
There's a whole scene where they are talking, and she's talking about going on this mission, and they separate, and they've never been apart, and it makes her death right here a lot more meaningful, because it's they don't really explicitly say. You have to just kind of pay attention, which I think is good filmmaking, that they're even related.
Yeah,
she says it's my sister, but if you don't look at the medallion thing, you don't.
You're not. No, you're not gonna know.
But in the book, it just made it so much more. The book was great. It's probably my third or fourth favorite Star Wars novel, just because of how much they add to the story, and it's just little things. But
yeah.
Like one of my favorite things, I'll talk about it when we get to the Praetorian Guard scene. It's a thing with Rey, and it's just it makes you realize how powerful the Praetorian Guards were. And
that's very true.
It's little cool things like that add to the story, but also the movie, it doesn't really work. You can't go you couldn't sit there and for 5 minutes listen to Poe's internal monologue. You know what I mean? It wouldn't work.
Yeah. Now here's the thing that kind of bothered me a little bit. I had a question on when she was laying down, trying to kick the remote off of it. How flimsy is the metal?
Well, probably
from the bottom all the way to the top.
I would say on this,
like
on
how
ship,
Drake said, started from the bottom.
Now we're here.
Now we're here.
Yeah. Here, this is such a cool shot right here.
Yeah, this shot here.
And I love Hux's face right here. This made me so happy. I was like, yeah, Snoke early on. My disappointment in you cannot be overstated. This is so aggressive. Oh,
Very aggressive, and he can force
he can force slam you to
Like-
the ground through a hologram.
how powerful is that?
He's so strong in the Force.
Yeah,
Dude.
but
He's like I think he's the strongest Force user ever.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I wish this would have been the opening. Right.
See right here, it's just like, doom.
See, that was like in the movie theater. Like it got like a half laugh. We were like, and they felt bad. Like, oh wait,
It's like, oh yeah,
forgot what happened to him for a half a second. Oh yeah, he got murked. Kylo Ren whacks that ass.
yeah.
Did you fry a chip? I think this movie's gonna age very well.
Oh yeah,
Like, and I think
so.
the opinion of it is going to change. Well, here's the thing. I don't think most people hate The Last Jedi. I think a lot of people really, really like it, and there's some people like me who love it.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a few issues with it. But none of the issues are Luke Skywalker. I mean, for God's sake.
Yeah.
But what do you? Did people really expect Rian Johnson just to write a basic ass story
No.
of like, oh yeah, he says she goes and finds him. He says no. He says no some more. Says no again. And he's like, all right, we'll go and we'll save the galaxy. I mean, it would have been cool to see him off Octo, or I've been saying it wrong this whole time. It's Octo. It'd be cool to see him on Octo, like leave Octo, but like the story's beautiful.
Yeah.
He's responsible for the new Darth Vader after defeating the original Darth Vader.
Exactly.
And he's like, I'm done. I'm not doing this again.
Yep.
It makes total sense.
Yeah.
I love when he goes, "You think I came to the most unfindable place in the universe to come back?" And like, I forget what the exact wording is. How do you feel about that? The lightsaber flip.
I wanted him to do that. There's a reason why he didn't have it in the first place.
Exactly. He doesn't want it.
He doesn't want it.
If he wanted it, he would still have it.
Yeah, he'll be like.
Exactly.
I mean, he.
Do you remember?
Teary-eyed in the Force Awakens.
I don't think he got teary-eyed. I think he was just going like,
Like, why did you bring this to me?
yeah. And it's just classic J.J. Abrams just being like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see you next time. Thanks for your money. Peace out.
Yeah,
That
and it's
pissed
like,
me off so bad the first time I saw that. I was like, no!
I heard the Spanish family behind us going, "Ay, Dios mío, I can't figure it." No, they figured it out. No,
Oh, that's so funny.
I should
But
do
like-
a whole commentary like this.
You should do a Spanish commentary.
Yeah, Spanish.
Just
No,
what you should
el,
do is you should
el
just.
Jedi que está ahí, ¿qué es eso?
I
¿Qué
love
es
this
eso?
place. I
Los
love this.
perritos.
I love this shot.
Dude, I thought,
was like,
I really
no!
thought, I was like, oh, we're gonna see like a big, but you know what? Foreshadowing.
I love this shot. I thought that was gonna play into like, 'cause even during the movie, I never thought he was not getting off Octo, but
Yeah.
I'm totally okay that he didn't.
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine.
I thought this was Ray. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
And it's Chewie. You're like, oh, this is so sad too, right here. This whole little.
yeah.
Falcon. Wait. Where's Han? There's a whole scene before this in the book too, where he's describing to Snoke, because you know how he says he goes, "We have them tied to the end of a string," and you're kind of like, okay. Well, this in the book explains him explaining to Snoke how they have the way to track them through lightspeed now, because what it does
yeah.
it's these calculations and it pinpoints. By process of elimination, it pinpoints where you're not going to be.
Yeah.
I forget. I'll have to go back and show you. But it pinpoints where you're not going to be, and it narrows it down to where you can be. So it's like they go at the rate of speed that you're going, knowing what's there. You're like they can calculate it, and it was him explaining that to Snoke, and that's why they have that. He's in there in the first place when Kylo Ren walks in. I don't know if they ever shot it necessarily, but in the book, it's a cool scene where they tell you
Man, the actor. What's his name?
Andy Serkis.
Dude.
Did you watch the Snoke thing? It's sweet, isn't it?
It's creepy, anyways.
Yeah.
When he does it.
When I was watching that, part of me was going like, I wish they would have just made Andy Serkis Snoke without the motion capture.
With this just him the way
he can look so sinister, dude. Like put him in the same outfit, give him some scars on his face, like CG him up a little bit, but like just have Andy Serkis doing it because it's his motions.
Yeah,
it's 100%. That's him. That's not CGI. It's motion capture. It's a digital puppet. Snoke looks so real though, doesn't he? They did such a great job. I give everything I have to you.
The eyes of Snoke, and
oh god, he's so creepy. I love him. Balanced by a girl who had never held a lightsaber. You failed. Oh, and the Solo trailer made me think of their weapons. Remember the thing that he's got the red thing? I was like, oh, that looks like the Praetorian Guard weapons. I wonder if it's the same technology. Dude, how cool is that throne? That's they actually made that throne. I want one. I would just every time Holly comes home, I'd just be like, do you know why I keep a rabbit cur in place of power? I didn't know what a cur was. Did you?
Nope.
It's like a mongrel dog, just like no breed, just kind of a mutt. So he's like calling him a mutt. You know, I keep this rabid mutt. Like, he does not like hugs.
He just mic dropped.
Yeah. So do you think he's coming back with the mask in episode 9?
Nope.
I do.
You think so?
100%. I think it might be a different mask, like something a little.
You think it might
more
look
grand,
more like Vader?
No, I think before he was emulating Vader, and then when he got insulted about trying to emulate Vader, he destroyed the helmet. But now that he's got the cut, he's got a reason to have a helmet to hide the imperfection, to hide the failure.
But that scar kind of almost goes away towards the end.
No, it doesn't. It gets rotted and gross towards the end.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Then I swear I saw another video.
It looks a little grody towards the end because I don't think he fully lets it heal. Yes.
Done. That's the movie. And it just stops right there. 20 minutes into the
See you later. The rest is just Snoke breathing, looking into the camera. You know, I always thought Skywalker lives.
Get out.
I thought you would be the one to snuff it out.
And he's looking at everyone in the audience.
You know, I always wondered, like in those movies, like with bad guys like that, what are the bad guys doing before people walk in? Just hanging out and just like, oh, he's coming.
Dude,
look deadly. Look
exactly.
Deadly. Young Solo. Oh, by the way, Disney Park tie-in. They announced that based on this scene right here with the sea cow, they are going to be doing green milk at Galaxy's Edge along with the classic blue milk.
Cool. And I'm going to do it exactly like Luke Skywalker.
Dude,
having that green milk going down my beer.
You and me have to get ropes.
Wait, we have to get roped up or
robed up, son, for Galaxy's Edge. We got to get Jedi Knight robes. Robed up, son.
Okay, I heard like ropes.
Ooh, we're gonna get roped up.
I was like, what?
Tie me up, Josh.
We need to get ready for Galaxy's Edge.
I don't know if I've said this before on the podcast. I feel like maybe I have, or I mentioned it. I say so many things that I forget where I say them.
I like the pillow he's carrying.
Much. That scene is a throwback to the book, the Luke Skywalker Legends of Luke Skywalker book, where this one particular scene. I haven't read the book, but I've heard from the book.
Yeah,
that they teach him how to fish. love this scene. I love all the stuff with Octo on Octo.
It calls her.
The Force, it calls to you. So I hear that crackling in the background. I'm opening up a Reese egg.
It's like, fun fact, that is a real place now.
I was about to say, I love the set design of that tree and this whole scene because that is a set, which is insane. Like it's a set. Like it's so weird to think that that's a set.
I know. Well, they had to fog it up like crazy so you can't see the walls on the outside. It's like we forgot a CGI a couple of things over here.
We're gonna do a formal review of the on the next Star Wars podcast we do, the next Jedi Talk.
Yes.
But what do you think of the Blu-ray? Because I think it's one of the best Star Wars Blu-rays of all time.
Yeah.
With all the bonus features and stuff. The Director of the Jedi.
I love it.
A beautiful documentary.
I love it.
So good, man. And you see how much Rian Johnson cares.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
You can not like the movie. That's your own prerogative. It's okay to be wrong. I'm talking to you, Matt Parrish.
I like the...
You attacking this poor man for that.
Why are you attacking Matt?
I don't know. He's a good dude. I mean, he knows I'm picking on him. By the way, shout out to Webrey Radio. Last season of Webrey Radio. It's going on right now. They have great episodes going. Have you been listening to it?
As much as I can, yeah.
Oh my god, the one they did on the most recent one with the why can't I Big Thunder Mesa?
Yeah.
So good. So good. Another shout out to our buddy How to Drink.
Greg.
He is back.
He's back, people. He has not left. Just
He's not
life
dead.
got in the way. Exactly like what happens to us.
Happens all the time. People who don't understand that
now,
don't
if you
understand.
Want to give me
like,
money?
Exactly. Like if we were making money off this and we just disappeared, that.
Hey.
I love this. I wish they would have made her enunciate a little bit better because until I got the DVD home, because you always told me it's what she said,
yeah.
but I couldn't tell what she said. But what she says is, I don't know. Sometimes I just have trouble hearing things, I guess. But something inside me has always been there, but now it's awake and I'm afraid.
Yeah.
She should have enunciated, but now it's awake. Because she sounds like she goes,
yeah. Now it's awake. It's like, wait, what's awake?
But now it's awake.
But
now it's awake. And I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
But now it's awake and I'm afraid.
Wow, he's very
Hello, lovely. Now it's awake and I'm afraid. I'm afraid I can't be going out there with a laser sword. No, can I?
What's that?
Hello, matey. And now I'm afraid I can't go out there with the laser sword and go there and fight the entire First Order.
But you know what? Can you bring the accent down a little bit?
No. This would have been a great time to do a flashback scene with just her acknowledging Han's death.
Yep. They left it there. They probably left it there, with the light speed or with the background.
I love the outtakes of
Yeah.
her. She smacks him like 130 times.
Like
it was 40 something, wasn't it?
40 some. It was, and she hit hard.
I don't like that line. Get your head out of your cockpit. I feel like that was trying to be a dirty joke, but it just doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a few lines like that I have a problem with.
But I bet you Ryan was like, "Come on, Carrie, really? Can we change the? Can you just follow it?" She's like, "No,
I'm gonna go do
cockpit's gonna be this. It's gonna be it."
I'm saying cockpit. I'm also doing these pills.
What?
Oh, poor Carrie Fisher. She would have laughed at that joke.
I know she would have.
She would have gone, "You're right," and taken another one.
Oh no.
You know how cool it would be to do a commentary with Mark Hamill?
Can we get him on?
Do you think it's possible? I should reach out to his people and see if we'd like to do a commentary with us.
It's like we just want to do like just a small, quick little commentary.
Pick. Whatever Star Wars movie
whatever
you'd like
you want
to
do, or if you want to do something else.
Oh,
like the Killing Joke.
No, I want it to be Star Wars, so don't get crazy. This was cool in the book too. They said that the supremacy, Snoke's ship, the supremacy. Maybe it wasn't in the book. I think it was. It was either the book or one of the bonus features. I was watching some bonus features today at work. Super busy. And it was on break.
Sorry, I just got it right now.
But they were saying that like not only was that like Snoke's primary ship and that was like the biggest one of the fleet, it was also like their mobile headquarters.
Really?
So, like, yeah. So like I don't think the First Order necessarily has a home planet like the Sith did on Malachor.
Oh, really? So they're just there.
They got like the way our podcast is mobile.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. This scene is so cool. I like seeing Han Solo Han Solo. Jesus. I like seeing Ben Solo as a pilot. Ben, get out of the cockpit.
It's like, really, Han? How are you still alive? I'm a Force ghost.
I'm a Force ghost. You're not strong with the Force. It doesn't matter. But that's not how the Force works. But here I am.
My wife.
She's strong with the Force.
She's strong with.
And
She kept me alive.
My piece of trash son is too. I think the Force Ghost, if they bring Han back as a Force Ghost, it should have the hole in the chest. Burn! And it's like he tortures him. He tortures Ben. He's like, I can still see you, Father. I know. Can you see through me? He's just doing dad jokes even after he's a Force Ghost. You know why he can see through me? Because you did it.
It's not funny, Dad.
Practical effect, by the way, they blew up that whole thing, and it was a practical effect. That was not a CGI explosion. Now, this shot right here, I believe, is CGI. Just
that shot is CGI, yes.
But the actual explosion that took place before that is real.
We need to get a...
What?
Come on, General Akbar.
Admiral.
Admiral.
You show some respect.
No, he needs to be a general.
I think he actually is a general now. I think they actually made a point to say when the Force Awakens.
Yeah,
he's not an admiral anymore.
But I think at here
General Akbar.
General Akbar.
It's a trap. As he chokes in the vacuum of space. It's a trap.
You know what? I need to make.
I hate that guy behind her.
Yeah.
He walks like Bigfoot, like the Bigfoot footage. He walks like that length, like.
Have you noticed everybody was slow motion
feet.
walking behind?
Having a Force moment. He's not gonna do it. Can't kill both your parents. Or can
See,
you?
and I think I said when we watched the trailer first for the Last Jedi, I was like, I don't think he's gonna kill him.
I said it. I don't remember what I said, but I remember saying it would be more interesting if he didn't. I do remember saying that. I thought they went for it, man. I was like, whoa.
I saw Akbar in the back, just kind of like,
This is like one of my main issues with this film. I think they could have done it the exact same way and just not shown it, and it would have been more effective. Like they hear a knock, like they're like Poe and them are like, I think it's because it's Poe, Finn, and Rose that come running through to like open the door, right?
Yeah.
It would have been really cool as if they were just like they're walking down the hallway and they're like, because they know it all happened and they see it happen, or like perfect. Poe and Rose and Finn are walking up to the door as the explosion happens.
Yeah.
Leia gets sucked out and he's like, oh my God, it has like this emotional moment, and then they just don't show it anything, and like they're like kind of looking to the ground, like crying, having a moment, and then the hand touches.
The hand come up on
that would have been way more effective because this just kind of.
I don't understand this.
Because like Ryan Johnson says in one of the things, like the Force isn't a superpower, but this makes it feel like a superpower.
And I was like, oh man,
I thought they killed her. I was like, whoa.
I was like, wow.
Was this a change? And then you see this, and I was like,
no, are you serious? And then she goes, da-da-da.
She almost was like a Force ghost here through the scene. Remember, I pointed this out to you once.
Yes.
Because look, watch her like go through.
She opens her eyes.
So bad. Because look, it was like you can see the other stars through her, right?
Yeah, like.
Am I crazy?
I mean, or that's debris.
See, why couldn't they have just done this? Oh, it's not Rose. It's her daughter.
Yeah.
It's not her daughter in the film, but Billy Howard.
Yeah.
I do like this, where like the ship's just suspended, the part that's broken.
There was.
I just don't like that. The visual of it is just like.
It was
not knowing how it happened would have been more effective for me.
It's a
For me,
it's a Pokemon Go plus. Like, that's exactly what it is.
no, it's a coded. It's a
Dude,
cloaked.
it's the same
hey,
button.
Josh, that is a cloaked binary beacon. Okay, you show some respect
Yeah, whenever
to
you
the
get
Pokemon Go thing.
whenever you get close to a
Now that we've been watching the Solo trailer today, look how different the Falcon looks from that
Yeah.
movie. I can't wait to see what happens to it. This is such a funny scene. The first time I saw this, I was laughing so hard.
Dawn wanted a pork to die.
They did. They died.
Well,
You
I
just
mean,
don't see it.
technically, there's one in his hand.
No, his little face.
That's how Falcor looks at me half the
It's the
time.
thing, like, here's Chewie though. Like it's already done, man. Just eat it.
And Luke Skywalker running.
The
in
new
the
kid that
background.
plays Chewie is fantastic, by the way.
the new,
I forget some Desseldorf Hongelark or some whatever his name is. That Icelandic
Flurgenbergen.
Fliegen. I love that guy.
And he's like, "Hello."
I really think this is going to play a big part in Solo.
Yep. The fuzzy dice.
Fuzzy dice. I had fuzzy dice in my truck as a teenager. Sure did, bro.
I had a Puerto Rican flag and dice.
This makes me tear up almost every time.
Yeah. All of a sudden, he wakes up for him.
Well, he woke up in The Force Awakens too. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
He did.
At the
He
end.
woke up.
Yeah.
Watch the language. Old friend. I wish there was a way to stay, but I'm not coming back.
Hit him.
When this, in the first time I saw this, I was like, oh my God.
Dude, half of everyone was crying.
Because that's what got us into this whole thing. Was this message from R2-D2 to Luke Skywalker. What message? I love Daisy Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we were watching this. When they said that, we looked at him like, they killed Akbar? They said what? Now we're getting into the Amlin Holdo stuff.
Yeah.
You haven't read the Princess Leia of Alderaan book, though, have you?
No.
Your wife has, though, hasn't she?
Yeah, I believe so. She has.
Or did she read Bloodline?
I thought she
read the
I thought
Crate
she
one.
read. Yeah,
Well,
I thought she.
They go to Crate. It's not like
Yeah.
they take place on Crate, the whole book. But Star Wars novel fans know that this was kind of a weird portrayal of Amlin Holdo, because I've told you about her, and it just doesn't really.
No.
Laura Dern is a phenomenal actress, and I think she does fit an older Amlin Holdo, but they made her so zany in the book that it doesn't feel like the same character.
They made her goofy.
She was like a hippie, like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of flighty, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm in the junior apprentice, senator apprentice program, and like, she'd be like, I just wear my hair in these crazy colors and these crazy shoes.
But do you think
But she
that's
was
why?
also super smart and super tactical.
Okay.
But it was like,
But
the
do
only
you think
thing
that's
zany about her is that her hair is purple.
Yeah. But do you think that's the reason why they had Laura? Because Laura kind of played this in the past.
Well, I think Laura's just Laura Dern is a phenomenal
she's
actress.
phenomenal.
But it's just kind of a weird.
Phenomenal.
I read somewhere that Rian Johnson said they tried to make her kind of flighty
And she's
in
like,
the first
no.
few takes, and it just didn't work. Which I get, but like, then like
But, like,
the whole
real?
point for the hair is to be like, she's a human. She's not like an alien species where her hair is purple. she's trying to hang on to some like youth or something. Like I don't know. It would have been cool just to see her like not so stern.
Yeah.
We want Laura Dern, not Laura Stern.
Oh my God.
I hate myself. If you hated that joke, don't worry, I did too. I hate it way more than you did. See, this is the big plot hole of this film. Not this right here, but a little bit later on.
Yeah, this is whole. Yeah. You got Finn leaving with his Pokemon Go Plus. That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it looks like.
And then you got Rose crying. Like Finn should be like, "Hey, so why are you crying?" She's like, "Well, my sister died. And
She died for you.
She died for you."
See, that's like the only like thing that, and she does say like my sister died or something.
Nah, yeah.
But
Finn, you could have been like, "All right, see ya." He would have got it and just be like, "Kapoosh. Traitor." Why does she look like she's always smiling?
she is smiling here.
Well, she is, but before she wasn't. Breathe. Just breathe.
Everybody tells everybody what to do in this movie. Breathe.
Yeah. Breathe. Breathe.
Now, reach out.
Finn's like, really? I'm a hero? She looks crazy there. Like,
yeah. You know what thing? I
I
don't like.
heard
I don't like their
stunt people.
chemistry.
it's a little weird.
No, because I think Finn feels the same way that the audience does. Because at the end, we'll talk about it more.
Yeah,
when we get
yeah,
there, but
yeah.
like
At the end.
if you haven't seen this movie before, like, why are you listening to this? But, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Piyush. He's like, when she kisses him, he looks like, what? He looks
Yeah.
kind of stunned too. This is so fun. I love John Boyega. I don't love Finn in this movie because I felt they could have done more with him instead of sending him to Canto Bight. You know what? You know what I learned from watching The Director and the Jedi? I learned that I never want to direct a Star Wars movie. It looks so insane. Like it's not even that it's hard work. There's a lot of things that are hard work,
Yeah.
but like the same thing for weeks at a time. You're just trying to get like making sure these dust particles float right. You're just like, oh my god. I'd be like, who cares? What do you think? You're the visual effects person. You tell me.
They're like,
I'm gonna
well,
go
maybe-
finish writing this thing.
It's like, maybe we can do the clouds on this side.
It's weird. Like I just it's again, it's not because it's like lazy and it's
Yeah, no.
but I also wanted to point this out. I was thinking about this a minute ago when they were running through the hallway to get Leia. Did you see the decor is like that orange and white? They're doing that a lot with the concept art for the Star Wars hotel here. And they've also I saw somebody posted a picture on Twitter of the construction at Disneyland and they've painted the building outside.
orange and white.
You saw it?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's like a thing on I'm assuming it's on purpose, but I think it's pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. Orange and white's BB-8's colors too. He shows some respect.
Just give it to me one more time. Simple. So the first order's only tracking us from one destroyer. We need one. So we blow that one up. I like where your head's at.
But we're going to blow it up.
So we blow it up. It's like
It's like, no, calm down, Poe. But we're
Relax.
going to blow it up.
he goes, I like where your head's at, but no. Opening up another Easter egg. I apologize.
Did you hear whenever they did the jump space, the jump on the simulator, on the hologram? He goes, pew.
I didn't hear it. Oh, I forgot to put this out.
Oh, we gotta do this. Save the food and save Ray.
Before. Sorry, I was chewing a Reister egg. Yes, Reister. That's what I call him. At the beginning, Disney or Star Wars trivia. Every Star Wars film has said, I got a bad feeling about this by someone in the movie. Except this one. Except, yes, they did. Ryan Johnson said that in the very first scene where it's Poe's X-Wing and he's going up against the Dreadnought, that BB-8 is one that goes, I got a bad feeling about this, and that's why he goes, happy beeps, buddy.
Yeah.
I love that. I didn't like this.
No.
I love Maz Kanata. But
No, I
it
didn't
felt,
like
it felt
that.
like a crappy way just to shoehorn her in. I do like it because it kind of goes to Star Tours. What is she talking into? Is she like one of those GoPro mounts where it's like right here at your face?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like one of those 360 cameras.
Maz, is there any way that we can take care of this ourselves?
Sorry, kiddo. This is rarefied crap. You want to get on that destroyer?
but also, how does Poe know Maz?
Find the master code breaker.
That's a good question. That's a really good question. How does he know her?
Because we didn't know Maz until episode 7, but like Han said, he's known her forever. But Poe wasn't there.
Maybe.
But Poe's also very close with Leia, so if
Yeah.
Han knew her, Leia might know her. I know people had issues with this, but I really liked this whole back and forth between Rey and Kylo. I think it was very interesting. That droid's a practical effect too. The little. They did such a good job in this film. I love it. Remember the first time we watched it, we're like, what? I love Adam Driver, just for the record.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see my surroundings? I can't see yours. You're going to pay for what you did. I love Daisy Ridley's so intense, man. I love her to death. You can't be doing this. No.
Can you see my surroundings? You're gonna pay for what you did. I can't see yours. Just yours.
You're breathing into the mic.
Sorry, man.
It's okay.
I was just kind of like.
I know if I was listening to something like
Staring
that,
at
it would people. I'd go stop breathing into the mic. I
Sorry,
could just,
I was just
I could
kinda,
feel
like,
the hit of
watching.
the Twitter heat. No, I was doing the same thing. I forgot we had to talk for a second. Now I think they did the caretakers very well. I like their practical effects. There is a deleted scene. Did you see that deleted scene? It's a little long, and I see why they
Can't
cut it.
remember.
The one with Luke and like you remember that shot in the trailer of her running down the beach, and she's got the lightsaber. She's running.
Oh, yeah.
It's in that scene that they cut out.
Okay.
It's a cool little scene, but it shows like the caretakers like kind of have like a little party from the men of that species that come from the other island once a month or something.
Yeah.
But I kind of wish they would have kept it in, but just made it a little more different. It kind of showed Luke being funny again.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool. I love this scene. I love all the like. Okay, here's like my interest in Star Wars. It's like it was when this movie was coming out. I was like number one, Kylo Ren and Rey. Like I'm so curious of
Yeah.
those two, like how they go on the same page. Like, what is their deal? And then it was like Ray and Luke, and then it was kind of Poe's my number 3 interest, like him and Leia. They're kind of everybody's kind of paired off, and then Finn was like my least.
Yeah.
One thing in the deleted scenes too, they kind of make Poe look like a jerk, or not Poe, Finn. They kind of make Finn look like a jerk, where he's like, I didn't leave the First Order to join another army. I'm only here to find Rey.
He is a jerk, man.
I kinda.
I never with this part.
I love that he didn't want on. This is going to the Force Awakens. I love how on Jakku he didn't want to kill anybody, but then when
Yeah.
he's escaping, he just murdered all of his friends.
Yep.
I love this.
Yeah. So he's a jerk.
Kind of a jerk, man.
Do you feel it?
That's the Force. I love the porgs being that little background noise. I love it. They were used so well in this movie. Ow, it's my neck. Ow, it's my neck again.
He pushed down on her hand real hard on top of the pebbles.
I say this all the time. Listen. Oh, in a second. I say it all the time, even when it doesn't need to be said. I think this is an important lesson for Rian Johnson to say. I mean, even as fans, like people who aren't in the Star Wars universe, I think it's important to, like he said in the documentary, hit a reset on what the Force is, like a crash course, not hit reset.
Yeah,
like,
just like a little crash course.
for what it is, and I love that. Like I feel like that way about religion too, like being kind to people. You know, in like Christian religion, like that's like a thing, like be kind and be generous and that kind of thing. But like you can do that and not be Christian, and it still feels good.
Yeah.
Powerful light, powerful dark. I always thought you hear me say that. Powerful light, powerful dark.
Yeah. He's like, what the?
Now, they never really address this past this, where she's like, he goes, you went straight to the dark. That's not good.
No. Straight to the dark.
Like, didn't even try to like fight. He goes, you didn't even try to fight it. He went straight to the dark. That water thing is cool too.
Yeah.
But it's an actual effect that they poured water on it and then just reversed the footage. Pretty cool. That's not good, man.
Yeah, because it's not there.
He's closed off from the Force. Powerful light, powerful dark.
He should have like turned around and was like, duh.
But when I still stand by, this is one of the best lines of the entire movie.
She's like, but
Can we talk about?
but it called me.
I was looking for answers. Can we talk about how good the freaking Last Jedi trailer was? That one we saw. Or no, the one we did the reaction to. No, that was the first one. I've seen this raw strength only once before. That was the first one, right? Am I crazy?
What? Wait, was it the first one?
I'm gonna look it up right now and find out. Powerful light, powerful darkness. I love that the Porgs invaded the Falcon. That makes me laugh so hard. I kind of hope that on Batuu, when you're going through the queue on Batuu,
Yeah.
the Batuu queue, that you get to see a
Batuu
little
queue.
animal, little Porgs rolling around.
Oh, that would be kind of awesome.
Sweet. It was the real trailer.
Yeah, the real one.
How are you doing this? Yeah, it was the full trailer. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep that on. Sorry, guys. By the way, can we say how? Can we just? I am so sick of YouTube videos like everything wrong with the Last Jedi, like 40-minute songs. Like, do you know how hard it is? Like, I'm not saying don't like the movie. You know how much effort you have to do to make a YouTube video that's 40 minutes long, upload it, to complain about a movie in a franchise that you say you love?
Yep.
It drives me nuts.
I don't like it.
Drives me crazy.
I like the funny ones. Like
I
the
love-
funnies.
Did you see the Lego Snoke throne room scene?
Yeah.
I love that.
That's funny.
It's really easy just to trash
See,
things.
but why didn't his shirt rip off right there?
What?
Like
You wanna
right
see my
there.
chest?
Like no, not even him. Like not even like physically. Just with his force, just be like, yeah, and you just rip off.
Do you want to see my pecs?
In the background is like, Ben, don't do it.
Don't take your shirt off, son. She doesn't want to see your nipples.
This is the weird.
she doesn't want to see my nipples? Trust me, I've seen them. They're weird. One points down, one's to the left. Dad, that's really inappropriate. I know, but I had to look at him. Trivia fact, that is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. A little alien. I told him not to bark at the beach on there. That's Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Yep.
who's been in every single Ryan Johnson movie. Now, I trash Cantino Bite. I hate this scene. I don't like it at all. I do think that this shot is really cool. How it's just going straight down the casino. I think it's really amazing. It's all practical effects for the most part.
Yeah.
I think actually everything in there is practical effects. And I love this music. This is my favorite new music other than like the themes, like Rey's theme and the Force theme, the Resistance March, all that
Yeah.
stuff. It's my favorite piece of Star Wars music of all the new movies that have come out, other than the themes. Like Rey's theme is probably my favorite new one, or March of the Resistance. But like other than like the big ones, this is like my favorite. There's also a few scenes that got cut out of this. It would have made the father chase longer, but I feel like it would have paid off for me as a fan, because there's a scene where they go into the spa, and it's on that Canto Bite book that I read that I hated.
Yeah.
It shows some of the characters from that in the in the book, in the movie. But I mean, you're not missing much. That book was. I should have known Canto Bite was going to suck when that book sucked so hard. The first and second story were okay with I can't remember how. I can't remember how many stories there were. That's how bad it was. Like you know me, I love the Star Wars books. That book was garbage.
This is the weirdest part
Yeah.
of the movie.
This part of the film brought to you by PETA. Please don't beat your animals. Leave it up to us to kill them. I don't like PETA
That was
kills
a little harsh.
PETA kills more animals than they help. A few years ago, I had a back and forth with them on Twitter about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, do we really need Star Wars to tell us that, like, don't beat animals? And like having slaves is bad. Like we know.
Yeah.
And where is this issue? Like, I don't know. I like Star Wars shouldn't be political, and this is like low. It's not like they're like. There's like Donald Trump. It looks like Vader. He's not the new. Like it's not like Snoke's dressed up like Trump, but that's very low level political. But
Kylo Ren, take off your mask. I don't like it. It's really dumb. You were bested by a girl who had never held a lightsaber. You failed. You're fired.
My goodness.
this guy too. What movie is this dude in?
I don't
this
know.
dude-
Like I've seen
Was
him
this,
before.
was this his Bond audition? Hello, lovely. No, lovely. I don't like I can't picture that guy helping Ray or Rose and Finn. No. Not now, lovely. I'm here at Casino Royale. Like, couldn't Maz like give him a call and be like, "Hey, my friends
be
are
like,
looking for you."
Yeah. And be like, hello.
Hello, lovely.
Hello, lovely. How are you?
Right, I'm gonna go right down there. We're gonna find Mars Kanata, and we're gonna go. And we're gonna save the galaxy, right?
What if like the Kingsman was part of the Star Wars universe?
I still wish to this day that he was Han Solo.
I know.
God. Him or Ansel Elgort, the Baby Driver guy.
Yeah.
God.
But with the new guy,
Get a better actor, I think.
yeah. Voice is kind of close. Like to like a young
Yeah.
Han Solo.
I mean, like, here's the thing. It's not going to be an impression, which I don't want that anyway. You know, I don't want an impression of Harrison Ford because I feel like that would cheapen the movie. And you just feel like you're trying to, like, I want him to be his own version of Han. I love this. It never doesn't make me laugh. They look so pissed. Why couldn't Daisy really just be like, sorry? Why does Ray
Yeah,
have
like
to,
right at the end. Be like, sorry.
She doesn't care.
No, she's
She's a jerk too.
Yeah.
Why are all these characters jerks?
she
just
wants the
crashed them.
Force.
Something inside me has always been there.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid.
Like, wait,
sorry.
hold on. What did you say?
What'd you say?
I said, what do you mean? You didn't hear what I said? I said, I'm sorry.
What?
Are you deaf or something?
I
was awake.
She told us she was drunk on set and was slurring her words.
Something inside me's always been there, but I was awake. And I'm afraid.
This is one of my favorite scenes of the new trilogy too. I love the flashbacks of like what happened, because I'm so like,
yeah.
out of everything in Star Wars, I want them to start focusing, now that The Last Jedi's out, to start focusing in between 6 and 7. For God's sake. For God's sake, I'm so tired of everything taking place between 3 and 4. Even that new Thrawn Alliances book takes place in between 3 and 4.
Yep.
And it's like, can we please, how many stories can you tell? Does Darth Vader not have any days off? Like,
No, he doesn't.
Jesus Christ, can we do something else?
He's
Rebels
breathing
takes
slow.
place there. Rogue One took place. Like, everything takes
he's-
place there.
Yeah.
Clone Wars. It's like, Jesus, can we do something else?
George was like, no.
No, we can't do anything other than that.
And I like
Like
how
I
it's
get-
like the three different versions.
Yes, I was just about to say that. I still
It's
love
the-
this
it's
shot.
the new advanced. It's a new advanced version of telephone. Like the story changes
It changes
every
time we tell
time.
it. Did he tell you what happened? No, he didn't.
But did he tell you my way?
Han, you know, or Ben, you know.
It's like,
that
Dad,
you're
I
in the wrong.
thought I killed you. I know.
No, I wasn't in the wrong. I was not.
Son, I have a hole through my chest.
That says
It's
otherwise.
a real slippery slope.
Ugh. So you know what's funny is that line was taken out of context in the trailer, but it wasn't.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I think people thought this was when he was going to start going like, all right, I'll train you. He's not interested, man.
No, just leave him alone. Fly away.
It's
She
time
has
to let
him.
old things die.
I like doing Adam Driver's
Come
voice.
with me.
Ray, I want you to join me.
No. You're holding on! Let go! I love that scene. The medical frigate. What a jerk. See, Hux is a jerk too. This guy's awesome. He looks like the guy that does the fast food reviews on YouTube. Godspeed, River! He got more out than Akbar did. We don't even know who that guy is.
Akbar had nothing.
Akbar didn't even get a one last line. Like, okay, what? This guy's like,
or like right,
Godspeed, River!
or like looking at like outside the glass, like what? And he just
What if it was the first F-bomb in Star Wars? He's like, what the fuck? Boom! I don't like any of this scene. The more I watch it, though, the less it bothers me. But, like,
I don't like it.
it's
I'm telling you right now, I will fall asleep.
I have to, like, keep you entertained. Josh.
What?
It's a trap. Come on, Ben. Wake up.
I don't want to watch Canto bite.
Come on, son. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as the Rathtars.
Yes, it is. It's just as bad.
Now let me tell you something. Him, Benicio, right?
Benicio del Toro. Yes.
Del Toro.
Del Toro.
Benicio del Toro. He is a great actor.
One of the greats. Yes.
One of the greats.
Horrible role.
Do not understand this.
I like his character, but the whole, like,
He's like,
hey, you need a little lift?
it's like
No.
I understand.
Stuttering Stanley.
Like I understand, I understand, you know, the character and stuff like that. But I know that he did a. Yeah, it's a little.
He's like creepy for no reason. He's like trying to be suave,
Yeah,
but you can't be.
but you can still be
and have a
suave.
lisp. I guess you can. I don't know, but I don't think James Bond has a lisp. I do like his little mannerisms where he's like that. That's funny to me. And also when he goes like when they're doing the code breaking, he's like that. I like the character. I like the idea that. But
See,
by the
no,
way,
I like the character.
by the way, we 100% called this character. Do you remember on the thing we predicted?
Yeah,
We were like, he's gonna be the way that Rose and Finn get to the First Order, and then he's gonna betray him. Remember?
Yep.
We called it, bro. I still think you were on that episode, but we called it as a show. We called it.
As a show. But you told me after, like right after you did the episode, you told me. I'm like, yeah, I kind of see it.
Called it, bro.
I mean, I like his.
The design of everything is cool.
Yeah.
Like the Cantonite police officers look cool.
It's like I'm waiting for like Judge Dredd to come around the corner. It's like, wait, I didn't know Judge Dredd was
I
part
don't
of
like
the.
the father ears, man. I don't like the design of them. They're not cute.
It's a little weird.
They're like goat with like
Horses.
they're like goats, bro. Like 8 foot tall goats. I mean, they're kind of cool. I guess.
Clydesdales?
No, they're like a camel and a bat and a goat had a baby. Oh, see his little scars.
Aw.
Yeah, for sure don't beat those things. But like also that thing could stomp you to death. Why isn't that okay, see, like I'm not saying animals should get beaten. But if you're gonna let someone beat you and you're way bigger than them, stomp them to death. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Kill that guy. I think you could stomp on any of them.
Don't understand this.
I've never seen that before.
And then the kid's like,
Well, the resistance is cool. It's like, you know, but it's also like, I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I don't feel like that joke would go over that well. So never mind.
yeah. No. See, it looks like Judge Dredd will come out in the corner.
Yeah, you're totally right. I never thought about that, but you're 100% right.
Like it looks like the same almost style.
Now, how hard did that kid get beaten after this?
See, but the kid was
Broom
saying,
kid. That's why they call him Broom Kid because he got beaten with a broom.
but the kid,
Oh yeah, bring it over here. Haka!
see, but the kid was saying, yeah, dude, Judge Dredd.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like it
this
almost
feels like Harry Potter.
yeah. they built that set for that, and look at all that happening.
Mark Hamill voiced that little guy. It's true. Remember when set photos were coming out of this, like people leaking stuff on the set? Which I don't talk about those things in the moment because I feel like it's rumors, and I don't like to talk about rumors and stuff. But I remember those doorways. I was like, that looks really cool. I wonder what this is going to be. And I remember like they showed all the people in like the black outfits, like the casino people.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a funeral for Han.
Nope.
Nope, I was wrong.
Hello, everyone.
That's my body. Note the hole in the chest. You can thank my jackass son.
Branso.
So his name was Bird. Bird.
Branso. Also known as Kylo Ren.
Do you think that now that this is owned by Disney, they have to do the Disney point in the films? There's our shit.
The two finger, the
Yeah.
Disney point, or the full hand.
There's our shit.
There's our ship. Look, our ship is over there.
It's right over this way. By the way, anywhere else, if you asked it, like if you went to Taco Bell and you're like, hey, where's the straws? And they're like, with a whole hand, they're like, it's over there. You'd go, you have a club? Is your hand webbed? Like, why? It's not polite to point at the sauce that way.
See, I've noticed that the camera view versus them actually is off. Because if with the camera view in the beginning,
Oh, really?
they would
I
have
didn't
gone
notice it.
completely over. They were already at the edge.
yeah, you're right. That happens a lot in movies. Just
I
inconsistency.
just hate that.
It bothers me too. You know what else I hate when someone's doing they're showing like a reaction shot, but the person on this side of the camera is supposed to be the one talking, but you're looking at this person, and you can see like they're talking or yelling, and you see their mouth not moving. That drives me insane. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I
that
noticed
they
it
just
in
kind
an
of
episode
just stays there.
Yeah,
And
like,
the
so,
voice
like,
is kind of
If
there.
the camera's behind me, right?
Yeah.
And the camera's like right here, but it's behind me and it's looking at you, and I'm the one talking, and they're getting your reaction, but my mouth isn't moving. You can see my
Yeah, it's
jaw
like
not
me
moving.
responding back and everything. You're like,
Yeah, it drives me nuts. I hate it. I noticed an episode of Black Mirror last night. It drove me crazy.
he's like, need a lift.
Need a little lift. Should we making fun of people with stutters? I don't
The
get that
whole
choice.
stutter, I don't understand.
He's a cool guy. Like Benicio's cool. Why would you?
They probably wanted to make sure people who have stutters feel included in the Star Wars universe.
Probably was something stupid like that, wasn't it? Sorry. There is a thing of being
It's-
too PC. There
If
is.
you have any concerns, at Dreamy Brad.
Yeah, attack me. That's a good
and then,
move.
And then
You
at
see
Lumberjack
people
Regan,
try to attack me once.
Yeah,
you're
no, it
not
doesn't-
gonna win.
it doesn't
I'm
end
gonna
well.
make you hurt. Not physically, emotionally.
You can try attacking me also, but I just
won't
won't. I just won't respond.
I'll go after you.
I'll just be like, oh, okay.
Like that one person who posted a thing on like, Disney Instagram needs to be more diverse. Okay, well then, open an Instagram account. Take pictures at Disney as a black person. It's not Instagram's fault. You're not. They didn't really do much more with this. I was hoping for a little bit more with that. But I
I
just
thought she was
like,
gonna like open her eyes and just be like,
just like Finn, be like right.
yeah, and just goon. And like Poe is like sitting there.
Oh look,
I told you she wanted to see my nips, Dad.
you weren't right. That's wrong.
It's like, she's like, you have a towel or anything? No.
My nips need to be free.
Why what? Say it. One cool thing about this, they're clearly different locations, but they said that on set when they were filming these scenes, they were both there on set opposite each other the entire time. So it's like he's not acting to nothing. They were there.
Yeah, see, that's cool.
It's great.
No, we didn't.
Are you sure about that?
I like his lights. I want his lightsaber as a toy. Ben's lightsaber before he goes dark. Do you think he made that lightsaber into the black one?
Hold on, let me see. I think so. I think so
couldn't
because if
tell.
you look at it closely, whenever goes back to the scene or whatever, it might look like the base. You got a nice powder coat on it.
That's the only way to free my nips.
She's like, "What?" Okay. And then Luke Skywalker standing right behind her. You're nothing.
Go away.
Leave me alone. Ben. He's like, wait, that's the wrong character.
Sorry, I'm yelling at the wrong person. I'm used to yelling at my dumb son.
See, and she goes immediately to the dark side.
Right. Well, I don't know if this is necessarily the dark. See,
the
but Luke said you went straight to the dark. So this probably isn't good, right?
Apparently not.
See, we kind of got this right. Where we were saying we thought this scene was going to be her vision scene. But
Yes.
I never noticed that skull in the water before. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
the bones and stuff.
I never noticed that before. See, I remember this scene right here, and then the scene where she stands up, and
he's
it
standing
looks
there?
like, and Luke's standing there, but that's the scene where he rips the roof off the house, and I always thought that was the same shot, but it's not. It looks like it though.
Yeah.
I really like this scene. They shot this in a really cool way. I'm way too dumb to tell you the technical stuff behind it, but basically they shot like a bunch of different angles of her, and they just layered them on top of each other. So like 1,
with
2,
the
3,
slight
4,
delay.
5. Well, they added the delay in afterwards, but they actually shot this. It's not like a CGI copy of Daisy Ridley. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They shot that, and then they just the distance apart. They're the right distance apart, angled wise. Go watch the bonus features. I'm too stupid to tell you how this happened. It'd be like if you were
Yeah,
standing
no,
here.
it's...
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got you. It's multiple cameras around her
Yeah.
and different angles.
I really like what they did with her parents because Ryan Johnson described it in a really cool way too, where he's like, everyone in this, when I was writing the movie, everyone had to come up with what everyone's biggest weakness is, and he's right. Her not having a family and knowing who her parents are. Well, I think she knows who her parents are, but not accepting who her parents are
Exactly.
is her biggest weakness, you know. And so with it being no one, I was excited. I really thought though for a minute when this was happening, I was like, oh my god,
I was
it's
like,
Leia
oh
and
my
Han.
God.
So it's Leia and Han. They're related. That's why they're connected. But no, I like that they're nobody. And I'm telling you, later on after this, we'll talk about it when we get there again. But when he goes,
They're just filthy junk traders that trade you for drinking money.
and she starts crying, it's because she knows it's true.
Yeah.
You're your own parent.
Yep. See, I thought there she was gonna be like, what?
She's just heartbroken. This scene was kind of hard. This scene was the hardest one for me to take the first time. That little mirror scene there, but I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not alone.
It's like, I know you're here.
Home's where you are, Ray. Now, this is a cool shot because this is a practical effect in a second. And they show you how they do this in The Director and the Jedi, and it's really freaking cool. I wish they don't have like an actual canonical name for the what was that?
No, it's me.
Oh.
Just me moving.
That scared me. They don't have a canonical name for what this ability is called yet, so I just call it Force FaceTime.
Yeah, because basically it is Force FaceTime. Just with like a high def camera.
Now, does Luke, because Luke's opened himself back up to the Force as far as we know because of him talking to Leia.
Yeah, so he got himself back into it.
So he can see him, right? When
Yes. That's why he gets...
or can he just sense what's happening?
I think he can see him. or sense. One of the.
But he says specifically, I can't see your surroundings.
He sees.
I guess he sees them because it shows it from that angle. So that right there, that roof lifting off is a practical effect. How cool is that? They can actually do that. But like,
Now
okay,
this
let's say even if he did try to murder him, it doesn't make him right.
No, this scene is crazy.
I love this scene.
One-handed.
He's such a savage. This part is so cool too. It's just such a small, subtle use of the Force, but it's so effective. That right there, I love that. Oh, that's so cool. This is the.
I saw darkness. I sensed it building. I'd seen it move during his training. But then I looked inside, and it was beyond what I ever imagined. Snoke had already turned his heart. He would bring destruction, pain, and death, and the end of everything I love because of what he will become. For the briefest moment of pure instinct, I thought I could stop it.
I was so glad to see the green lightsaber again on screen. I thought it would be used in a different way, but I was so happy to see it. It's my favorite lightsaber. That's why I have the $150 version of it sent over there. See what he could have diffused his whole time and go, oh, I was just using it as a nightlight. You're right. Now that I saw it again, it kind of does look like that.
Yeah, it looks like it. But he just
Like,
kind of
painted it black and
like actually redid.
took out the kyber crystal.
Yep. And that's why it crackles.
It wasn't. Yeah, because in canon it cracks. It has that weird sound because the kyber crystal's cracked. Go the way you think. They also say in the book, they talk about how like cloudy force visions can be, where you see a future doesn't necessarily mean you see the future.
Yeah.
Like you could see a future where Kylo Ren is redeemed, or
This scene
could not
kind
see it.
of. This scene kind of got me.
he
With
turns
her-
away. He's
with,
like,
she's like,
That's the nail
"Are
in
you
the
gonna do
coffin."
it?"
he's our last hope.
Dang. Thought he was gonna be like, "No," and then just. If you
Remember when I was like, I looked at you and I was like, "Are you serious?" Remember?
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was so upset.
and that's when he realizes.
First time I saw this movie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I liked it a lot. It was hard to take.
the first time, yes.
Remember we left, we were just like, "Oh my god, I feel like
Yeah.
I just went on a journey."
Yeah.
I was also sick that day. I was so sick. When I first saw it, I was like, "Ah, it's Yoda!" I was so excited. Master Yoda.
Skywalker Luke.
Missed you, I have.
No, you're not.
Did you catch the first time that Ray had the books already?
Yep.
I did too.
She took him because of the training.
Maybe it was the second time I saw it. But I remember going like, "Oh, she has the books."
Is that a lightsaber to turn into a blowtorch?
Luke. People got mad at this too because they're like, "How can his voice go?" Meanwhile, Obi-Wan Kenobi's sitting on a log. He's still it's a small interaction, but he's interacting with the surroundings.
Exactly. And I like
Plus,
this part.
it's Yoda. Shut up, you bunch of whiny dorks sitting in your mom's basement on Twitter.
I believe that The Last Jedi is the worst thing to ever have happened to Star Wars. At its very bad, you suck and your opinions suck.
Hey, dude, down your basement. Take your own life.
Oh, dude, a little harsh.
Yeah, a little bit. I apologize. Don't take your own life. That's just 100%.
No,
a
it's
joke.
just a joke, people. Please. Don't take this seriously.
Thank God no one can fire us from the podcast.
Are we gonna get fired? Am I
Josh,
gonna
I
get
brought
fired?
you into this office. This is my office. I brought you in the office today to tell you
After the commentary, I'm done.
you're fired. This is your last. Hand in your
Well,
ID. Hand your
guys,
ID.
thank you.
Hand over your phone. There's a company issued phone.
Yeah, and the watch
And your laptop.
and my laptop.
Oh yeah, and the watch too.
Oh, I thought I was gonna keep the watch.
And leave that microphone you brought. And
No,
I'll see you later. Read on your notes. Frank Oz doing the puppet. They could not have done this better.
yeah.
Who's Ray? You didn't have words for that, did you? Pass on what you have learned. Strength, mastery, but weakness, folly.
I love that people in the Star Wars universe feel the same way about Yoda that fans feel about Yoda. Like Luke is like reverent around
Yeah.
Yoda. It's pretty cool. We are what they grow beyond.
What they grow beyond. That is the true birth of all masters.
They nailed it.
Man,
Oh, they nailed it. God. It's the best part.
and then
of
they
the
go
movie.
straight to Finn and Rose.
Oh, did you like that? Now we're going to bring you back to the... Now, see, the thing. I like them on the mission that they're on. I just don't like Canto Bite. Like, I think it's unnecessary, but, like, I like the fact of them sneaking onto the First Order ship.
Yeah.
It's right outside the, where the Resistance is. I think it's a cool idea. Just wish the reasons were different.
Oh yeah.
How will the Resistance give them whatever they want, but there's 8 of them by the end of the movie? All the Resistance fits on the Falcon at the end.
Yep.
We'll give you whatever you want. I was not surprised at all by this arc. I was surprised at how it ended. No, I can't. Why are you ransacking your own ship? It's not your ship, is it?
Yeah.
That was real. Little thief. It's the cutest thief of all time, though.
I know.
How is something without a face so damn cute?
I don't know.
How does
It's
that
just,
work?
Like he rolls around, he just kind
But
of
like he doesn't have a face.
looks
How-
innocent.
How is he cute?
I don't know. I think it's the where the cameras are.
Oh, he's just so adorable. If you had to pick one droid to die in the next film, just get completely blown up to smithereens beyond repair. R2D2 or BB-8, which one you picking?
R2.
You would blow up R2 over BB-8?
Well, R2 has been like half
Oh my god.
like and then next thing you know, yeah, C-3PO is like half the time is
Hello.
telling him to shut up.
He's hit him and giving him brain damage.
Yeah, so
R2D2,
I
how
mean-
dare you?
yeah, he hits him wrong time, and then he just goes. "Wee."
I love how badass Poe is right here.
When I served under Leia, she would say, hope is like the sun. You only believe in it when you can see it.
I love that line.
That they can't make it through the night.
Yeah, like if you only believe in something when you can see it, if you only believe in the sun when you can see it, you're never gonna make it through the night. That's a beautiful way to look at life.
Yeah.
I know I'm being optimistic now. I've just told I told a non-existent person to kill themselves, but I'm still being optimistic.
Those transport ships are unarmed, unshielded. We abandon this cruiser, we're done. We don't stand a chance. No, you are not just a coward, you are a traitor.
Tase him.
I remember when I first saw this, I was like, "Are they really gonna do this? Are they really gonna make her the bad guy? Like,
Yeah,
like someone who's
you know,
screwing over the resistance?"
We're on our way back to the fleet. We're so close. Did you find the master code breaker? Found it. A code breaker. We can shut the tracker down. Just find it a little more time.
It's like you were supposed to get the master code breaker.
Not some dude in a jail cell. You don't.
Not Benicio.
See, that was her putting the books in the.
Yes. It's like now I'm gonna get into the massive coffin. Tell him I love him. Yeah.
Ugh, I wish you had a Chewy translator.
Then right
I don't
here,
like the design of this.
she's jumping out at warp speed.
No, he slows down. See?
Oh, right at the end.
Yeah. And then he bye again.
I thought she was just gonna just go.
He stops. Tuck and roll. Dude, that's what the ride's gonna look like.
Oh, I know.
Oh my god, it can't come soon enough. Ah!
Oh, I know.
Dude.
Now
I'm
we're
so
gonna be in
excited for that
coffins.
ride. I hope not. I won't be riding it then.
Because I am claustrophobic.
I am too. Bad. You ever been to the caves with me on Tom Sawyer's Island?
Yes, I have.
It's a real bad thing.
Yeah.
I panic
I
real
know.
hard.
I see you panicking.
It's not good.
You're like, huh? Huh?
Get me out of here. I'll panic for Star Wars though. He's a really good splicer, man. Blippy boppity bloop. Snip right through. Blip blabbity bloop. Slip right through.
They are trying to save us. This is our best chance for escape. You have to give Finn and Rose all the time that you can.
It's like who, what, when?
See, she's right. That's the thing about you find out, you realize later, like, she's right. They should be doing this because
Admiral Holder, I am relieving you of your command. The survival of this ship.
do you want another beer?
Sure. If they move, stun them. I like this scene. The ironing part, the drawer, yeah.
I like BB-9E too.
Yeah. Thank you.
Whoops, sorry. People at home.
That's all good. He's like, is this real? Is this real?
Nothing's tearing me apart.
You will not bow before stone.
I want to see your nipples.
Then come with me. Come with me.
I know what I have to do.
I see his every intent. I know your parents are. See, because people are saying that like he's just manipulating her, so she'll find out who her parents are. But that was him doing that.
Yeah, really?
I
Yeah.
think so. young Rey. My favorite scene of any Star Wars movie of all time.
Yep.
Closer, I said. Do. I meant to ask you, what do you think the runtime's going to be for Solo?
I'm thinking maybe close to 2 hours.
I'm thinking like 153.
Yeah.
See right here, I like him. God, I think he's such a good guy too. You're like, oh, he's helping him.
Yeah.
There's a scene in here too that was a deleted scene that's in the book that I kept in. And if you haven't seen the deleted scenes yet, I'll go ahead and tell you what it is. It's them walking through like a giant like office space essentially on this thing, and they get in an elevator, and one of the stormtroopers goes, FN 2187. Man, holy crap! And he starts talking to him, and he goes like, I never thought of you as a commander, but wow, good for you.
Yeah.
The stormtrooper is Tom Hardy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I need.
You're welcome, buddy.
I fell asleep
You're welcome.
through half of the things.
The bonus features and
Yeah,
stuff.
the bonus
You gotta get back and
features.
watch them, man. They're really, really
Yeah.
good. See, up until like even right here, I was just like, wow, she's really a traitor. But also, she's using the stun, which is really cool. They brought the stun back from episode 4. It was only ever used
Yep.
once by one. She's over there. TK421.
You ain't going nowhere.
Help! It's like, what? No. It's the flux capacitor.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
When this baby hits 88 miles an hour.
They're gonna say some serious stuff. I'm surprised Poe had as many people as he did backing him up against Vice Admiral Holdo. Ugh. Such a wasted character, man.
Dude, I know. God. But do you think she'll be alive for...
For 9?
For 9, yeah.
I think so.
You think she'll be without a helmet?
No. I think she'll have a regular helmet again. Just the number one.
Say good night, my dear prince.
Me too. Now, time to board your transport. For the transport's to the state, someone needs to stay behind to pilot the cruise.
And now you're the good one. You're going to die.
This commentary brought to you by Reese Easter eggs.
We got some Miller Lite and
Stella Artois.
Artois. Not sponsors, but sponsors. Not
Hashtag
really.
not a sponsor.
Hashtag not a sponsor. But if you guys are listening, please. I will do this for free. just let me get something for free.
I don't drink beer, but like usually.
But seriously?
How? You know I don't drink beer.
Oh no, I know you don't drink beer. I do.
I know. That's all. You're the reason I have beer in the house.
I know, man. Thank you.
Because I love you, man.
Love you too, bro.
It can always be whiskey. Yes, it can.
No, it can always be whiskey, yeah. But sometimes I just need something just a little bit.
Like tequila.
Yeah, no, I
Sure,
want the
have
whiskey.
Beer, but you sure you don't want some tequila?
No, I think I'll be
Have we
okay.
ever
with-
told that story on the podcast?
No, we haven't.
We haven't. We need to
wait.
tell it on the next one.
Do we? I don't know, but
we
we
need
can
to tell
it.
it again if we have. I don't know if we have. I don't think we did. Brenda's witness. Skywalker. What does he mean by that? Skywalker, I assumed wrongly. What does that mean?
I don't know. Okay, see, now you got me thinking on that. Because she's not a Skywalker?
Is that what he meant? Like he thought she was a Skywalker? He thought Luke was going to be there? I don't
know.
Skywalker, I assumed wrongly. What does he mean? I love Snoke, man. How much Snoke crap I have in the house. Holly hates him.
Dude, he's like everywhere.
He's a cool character. I don't understand why people don't like him. He's the Emperor, but like even more mysterious.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool thing about this, the hand
The
right
hand.
here is a practical effect. It's not a CGI hand. And it fits perfectly. Like you can barely tell. I can tell a little bit just because now that you know.
You can kind of tell.
But if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't be able to tell.
no.
Oh, she actually did that too. She actually in that harness. He's so great.
Poe's like, what?
What
happened?
Was that a coincidence and just for editing, or is Poe force sensitive? And that would make sense why he's such a good pilot.
I think Poe is force sensitive.
You think so? You think they're going to just
Yeah.
explore that in episode 9?
Yeah. Dude, because how can you be such a good pilot, kind of like Luke Skywalker
And Anakin.
and Anakin? I mean,
You're right,
he
dude.
flies the whatever the ship is, man. I'm
Which one?
losing my mind.
X-Wing?
Yeah, the X-Wing.
You really couldn't figure out X-Wing?
Dude, I know because there's a giant X flying all over the place. But sometimes it's not an X.
You know the ship where the wings look like X's? I forget what it's called.
Yeah,
The
you know,
X-Wing looking thing?
Dude, I'm the same. My dad does the same thing. My dad's like, yeah, that movie with the dinosaurs,
You know-
in that
you know the-
park.
It's set in the Jurassic era.
Yeah.
You know those dinosaurs from the Jurassic era in that park? I
That's
can't remember the name of the movie, but
that's basically me.
the dinosaur Jurassic era park film. Part 1.
Yeah, the part ones.
I love the March of the First Order. I think that's the name of the music. Whatever it is, it's great. John, dude, kind of goes without saying. Frickin' John Williams,
Yep.
the baddest dude of all time. You wonder why I keep a rabid cur in such a position of power.
Backhand.
Well then. Wait.
Gonna deal with what?
So we checked on the information for the thief. We ran a decloaking scan, and sure enough, 30 resistance transports had just launched from the cruiser.
He told us the truth. The wonders never cease.
Our weapons are ready.
Ready, mate.
Man,
This is where I'm at in the book, just a little bit past this. I'm on Crate now, but this morning when I was listening to it again, because I forgot that I hadn't finished it. Like I'd watched the movie so many times, I forgot that I hadn't finished the book. And they were talking about the Executioner Stormtroopers that we're going to see in a second. And they were saying that the Executioner Stormtroopers are like they're not their own special guard of Stormtroopers. They are like these individual, randomly assigned Stormtroopers, and they're anonymous to people who are there. So like you don't know who they are underneath the mask. Even the other Stormtroopers don't know who they are. And Finn was actually assigned to be an Executioner Stormtrooper once and didn't have to kill anybody. And the whole thing was like he wonders if the person underneath the mask felt the same way where he didn't want to kill anybody. There's just That's
Ooh.
why I love the books, man. The books just give you this extra layer.
Man.
It's really cool. I love his throne room. Such great design. All be gone. You all is lost. They showed this in a TV spot.
Yeah.
Why? Not really a trailer. It's a TV spot. How powerful Snoke is.
And if you look at the
Yeah, I think you're right.
lightsaber,
I'm gonna,
yeah.
I'm gonna look.
I think.
I'm gonna make a YouTube video about this. Because this is some real nerdy crap here I'm about to throw down on you. In the comic books and in maybe Rebels or maybe a book, you can do what's called bleed a kyber crystal, and it's what it's a comic book. It's what Darth Vader had to do to make his lightsaber red.
Yeah, red.
And basically, you take the kyber crystal and you have to put all your pain and suffering into the kyber crystal, and it messes with it. Now, if I'm a comic book writer and I want to write a comic book about Kylo Ren and how he made his lightsaber, putting all of his pain and suffering into that kyber crystal and it being so much pain that it cracked the crystal,
Yeah.
would be so interesting.
Or the battle between good and evil. The
Well,
dark and light.
you have to specifically put your pain into the kyber crystal.
Well, yeah.
So, like, I'm talking specifically just now about the lightsaber. Like, if you put all of his pain into the lightsaber, the crystal, and it broke the crystal, that would be so interesting.
Oh, yeah.
And he had to keep using it anyway. Even more interesting, what if he was using Darth Vader's kyber crystal that was already bled, and he did it off with such a... I'm not mad they did this to Snoke because it was a cool way to end. Oh, God, this is the best scene in Star Wars. We might not do a lot of talking during this part.
Yeah, no.
There's 2 of each guard, by the way. This was a ship they actually made, and you could go inside or outside the ship. Bastard.
They blow you up today, you blow them up tomorrow. It's just business. You're wrong.
Maybe. Ryan Justice said that was a line improvised by him that he had in the script. He goes, I remember exactly what I had in the script, but it was something like, yeah, rich, wrong but rich, or something like that. And then he goes, why don't you just say maybe? He goes, oh, that works way better.
It does.
That does work better. I love this. This is so badass. I have a magic band that's a Praetorian Guard magic band, and it makes the whip sound. It's touch points. It's cool.
Really?
It's my favorite one. It turns red and white. The touch points. It's cool. That sound. Great sound design. I feel like the only person not acting in this is Adam Driver. I feel like everyone else is like acting like an actual actor, like doing choreography. I feel like Adam Driver might actually hurt somebody.
Yeah.
He's so scary. I love him so much. He's such a great actor. This right here. Look at this. Look. In the back. Gosh. One of the things I was going to say in the book when they're describing this fight scene, it's actually not in the fight scene now that I think about it. I think it's in the scene where she goes into the room for the first time. No, it is this fight scene, actually. She says that she can feel, because it has to do with the weapons, she can feel the vibration of the weapons in her teeth. Like there's such a magnetic thing in there. She can feel it in her teeth, and it like hurts
Crazy.
her. And she said that she felt the same thing on Jakku, which I don't know what that means, but
time to let the past die. Rey, I want you to join me.
It's time to let old things die. Snoke, Skywalker, the Sith,
All of it.
Jedi, Rebels, let it all die. I want you to join me.
Oh,
We can rule together.
that's father and son. Wrong movie.
And the way she's like, please don't go.
See how if he's saying say it and she says it and she starts crying, that's because she knows.
She knows.
So this whole thing, everyone's going, he's lying to her. No, he didn't
No.
even tell her anything. He said,
No,
or have you
he's like-
always known?
Yeah. It's like,
And he goes,
then
say it. They're nobody. She says it. He doesn't even say it. Ooh, not to me.
Got like Marvin Gaye playing in the background. Let's get known.
I've been really trying, babe.
Let's get known.
You were showing me something on Twitter. I think it was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, the music.
What song was it? Because it
It
worked.
was the Dirty Dancing
That's right.
the soundtrack.
Time of my life.
Yeah, time of my life. Dirty Dancing.
Go on YouTube and look up Time of My Life Praetorian Guard scene. I don't know why, but it works.
It works.
It works
so well.
I don't even like that song, but it works. There's this. Watch this. Healer's like, I don't know.
I thought like they were gonna.
Did you like that they did this with the lightsaber?
I kind of did because they both know what.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you're still holding on.
Execution by blaster is too good for them. Let's make this hurt.
She better be something big in 9. Phasma better be.
Well, like, everyone says that, but everyone loves Boba Fett, and Boba Fett was nothing.
True, but I don't, man. But it's just a waste.
So is Boba Fett.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone just looks through, like all this stuff with like nostalgia eyes.
This was the
This
best
was
scene
oh my god, yes, Adam.
ever.
Moment of silence for Amblin Holdo. Good lord.
The look on his face is like, what?
One thing about the scene too, I like all of the. It's all 3 storylines coming together.
Yeah.
What a cool sound effect.
Dang.
Man, that is so. Every time you watch it, you're just like, oof. Although, I was seeing online, people were like, they could just put a droid in there and do that.
Yeah, no.
We could have.
They could have,
But
but
it's just more meaningful than someone else was willing to do that.
all those stormtroopers dead.
There is a deleted scene
Yes.
here that they
should
should
have
have kept in. Dude, it was so
They
cool.
should have. I'm like, what?
Because I read the Phasma novel. Surprise, surprise. Me reading a Star Wars book. And they show how ruthless she is. And it was like he's talking to her about like how would your men feel if they know that you caved in the moment of weakness like that?
Yeah,
and it really just makes you go like, she is ruthless. She killed every single one of those stormtroopers. Like, they're not good. They wouldn't believe you. And they're all kind of like looking around like, I don't know.
Yeah, they were both.
And then she just
They were
murks
all
them
like,
all.
what? Man, that deleted scene should have stayed.
100%. Now, is what he's in the book? They say that what he's holding here is the executioner thing, but that's not that. Chrome Dome. I really thought they were gonna have Phasma kill him in this movie.
Yeah,
I was not that I want Vin to die or I don't want him to be in the next movie, but it would have been very powerful for her to do that.
dude, she looks massive. She looks like
Gwendolyn Christie's huge.
no, she is. She is
She's
huge.
like 6'2" or something. Like, the fact there's a girl out there taller than Holly is bizarre. Hey. Ew. They should have kept that scene in.
I know they should have. See, I don't think she dies.
I mean, it's not looking good, but she also
It's not,
escaped If freaking Darth Maul can get chopped in half and fall down a pit and then come back with spider legs, I think they can bring Phasma back.
Yeah.
I think they should bring Phasma back and vindicate her. Like, how powerful would it be if she's also a good pilot and she kills Poe? Dude, I love this. Somewhere this puppet exists and I need it. I just want one of the hands. How cool would one of the hands be? It's one of Snoke's hands. That'd be so cool. I love this where he's like debating, almost kills him. Look, he's like, I'm ending this. And he's like, oh god. He's like, never mind. What happened?
The girl murdered Snoke. What happened?
She took Snoke's escape craft.
We know where she's going. Get all our forces down to that resistance base. Let's finish this.
Finish this.
Who do you think you're talking to? You presume to command my army.
This is crazy. The scene. I was like, ugh.
I love this. So people were clapping. They were like, Supreme Leader is dead. Also, if you meet Kylo Ren at Hollywood Studios now, they now call him Supreme Leader. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they call him Supreme Leader now. It's really cool. Like, Supreme Leader, can we take an imaging? He's like, go ahead. You may proceed.
Can we take an imaging?
Like our imaging
Like an
device,
image?
yeah. Imaging devices are out, like taking pictures.
Yeah.
And he's like, go ahead. And they call him Supreme Leader.
Dude,
it's really cool.
Creepy, man.
I love it.
It's cool. I love it, but it's just
Supreme
creepy.
Leader Ren. Good lord. Galaxy's gonna fall apart. I love Crate. This is my favorite setting of the new film. Of this film, rather.
Yeah.
It's just visually stunning. I think they have Leia shooting too. That's pretty badass. I never noticed that. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I never paid attention. I was always paying attention to Poe. I guess if you ever see BB-8, you know they're not going to kill BB-8, so those characters will be fine.
Yeah, no, they'll be fine.
What was happening to BB-8 though when they were getting executed? Oh, he was in the little robot
Yeah.
thing. That's right. But how did they not catch him? How did he get away?
Good question. It's all camera views.
Use my personal code. If there are any allies to the resistance, it's now or never.
Rose, what do you got?
Prime munitions
I really like her outfit here. She looks cool in that outfit. I know it's a First Order outfit.
Yeah, but she actually looks
she
like
looks badass.
yeah. Hey, why is Falcor there?
I love these little Volptexes or something. Is that what they're called? Yeah. So this is actually the miniaturized death. I think I actually may say it in the film. Battering ram cannon. Yeah, he says it. Okay. I can say something. I can't remember if he says it in the movie or in the book.
We have allies. People believe in Leia.
I don't think so. How are they gonna explain that in 9 that no one showed up? Faulty equipment.
Could be faulty equipment, but they could be like
First Order
Luke
was
Skywalker came.
Yeah, but how would they know that? Oh, by the way, right here on crate, this is all practical too. It's foreshadowing, get you to recognize the stuff underneath the ground. And by the way, the first time we saw this, remember, I was like, "Oh my God, it's Gareth Edwards, the guy who directed Rogue One." I called it the first time. Remember?
Yep.
I was like, "Dude, it's Gareth Edwards." I love when they do stuff like that. I really feel like they should have just made these converted B-Wings. They look so much like B-Wings. Like crappy, rundown, used for other part B-Wings would have been really cool. Such a beautiful, beautiful sequence.
That's cool.
Look at that. That's insane. That is as iconic gets. I love the look of the guerrilla walkers. I just wish they played a bigger part.
Yeah.
Like they did all that design work for like a minute. When I found you. So it's just crate is just
crazy.
stunning.
Man.
This is why like, when people say this movie doesn't feel like a Star Wars movie. I just don't. I can't understand where you're coming from. I just really don't get it. I can totally
like
understand
a-
why you go and like you don't like what they did. I get that, but like it doesn't. How does this not feel like a Star Wars movie? I don't understand. I love this guy. Ray's awesome. Out of the sky. I still another scene they should have kept in for The Force Awakens was the one where he's on the Falcon. My God, I love that scene so much. Did you ever see that deleted scene?
The one with what, Poe?
No, Kylo
Oh,
Ren.
Kylo Ren on the Falcon? No.
You didn't. You never saw that?
I can't. No.
Oh
I can't
my
remember
God!
that.
So there's a scene that they deleted out of the film, and it was after they landed on Starkiller Base. Let me go back to that. This scene right here, where they're going through the caves, Ryan Johnson said was inspired by the original Star Tours.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. Anyway, so oh, that's so pretty. God. So that was when they land on Starkiller Base, and they're like, you remember he goes, he can sense Han. He's like Han Solo.
Oh yeah.
And then
No,
he goes.
I remember that.
He
I
goes
remember.
outside to the Falcon and goes on the Falcon.
Yeah, and
And
he
it's like
steps
he's in the
in.
cockpit, and he's like looking around, and he just goes, Han Solo. And you're just like, oh
Yeah,
man, you know,
I remember.
you know that's it. That's like going into your dad's car, like, you know, as. Yeah, I wish they would have kept that in.
It's crazy the detail on that.
Yeah. I like how they're bickering back and forth, like who's in, like, not really sure who's in charge. I mean, Kylo Ren knows who's in charge.
Oh,
Hux
yeah.
doesn't. Look how big those things are next to those AT-ATs. Did you see in the distance?
Yeah.
The little silhouette of it. I'm glad they put the original AT-ATs in. 'Cause remember how mad I got of the ride? I got so pissed. He's like, shut up. You know what's crazy is that Kelly Marie Tran is Asian, but she's still a good pilot.
Oh,
She's
man.
an Asian woman, and she's still a good pilot.
Yeah,
That's insane. See? Hashtag equality.
it's a good pilot.
I'm kidding, Asian pilots. I'm sure there's some really good Asian pilots out there. I don't know any.
I don't.
To be fair, I don't know any male pilots either. Actually, I do know a male pilot. One of my cousins is he was an astronaut.
I know a few of them.
He was an astronaut. And he's a pilot. He does, like, piloting.
His piloting.
He does piloting. Now, explain to me why those AT-ATs right there just didn't blow them to pieces.
I don't understand that. They had the chance.
They're right there. Blow them to pieces.
Yeah, just be like, "Ba-doo-doo."
See, look at the AT-AT right there. Beautiful. Love it. Makes me so happy. Or he was going, why'd you do that, Rose? Makes you think of Titanic. You're crazy, Rose. You're crazy. Why'd you do that,
Jack.
Rose?
Jack.
I love that movie. Oh, by the way, speaking of Titanic, Black Panther just beat Titanic at the box office.
Yep.
That's crazy. See, look at him.
You almost sound like Goofy. He's like,
Look at
See,
him. Right
look
there.
at him.
See, look at him.
he looks all
He
confused.
looks confused. Why, he's like, why is she kissing me? I don't know. I don't know why she's doing it.
No prisoners.
Not even your mom? What are you going to do when you capture your mom, dude?
I'll kill you like I killed Dad.
Burn. Burn. We fought to the end. We're all gonna die. The rebels are no more.
Galaxy has lost all its hope. If only there were a Jedi Knight who could come and sweep in and save the day. She's thinking about it. Josh, I was right.
Then have the Jurassic music, Jurassic Park music in the background.
Actually, what would have been worse was.
Oh, we should do the Harry Potter.
Well, now, what do all three of those things have in common? What do Jurassic Park,
You're making me think.
Star Wars, and Harry Potter have in common?
Fictional.
No, they were all conducted by John Williams.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love this scene. I'm not really here. See, I thought that he was actually here until he goes on crate, and I was like, oh, he's not here. Because of the X-Wing they showed in the water. I thought maybe he like lifted the X-Wing back up and hopped in and flew out of the crate.
See, but then I was like,
I think that's what people wanted.
yeah. But
what we got was pretty great.
what we got was like, there's no footsteps.
Yeah, I
There's
love
no
it.
footsteps.
It's misdirection. I love it. And it's like, and obviously something's weird because he's clean shaven and looks
he's
young. He looks younger. It would have been really cool too if he didn't have like the robotic hand. That would have been a dead giveaway.
Yeah, but I don't think
The big dead giveaway though was the lightsaber.
Yep.
Remember? Because I remember looking. I remember like
I was like, they have the lightsaber.
How it just exploded
Maybe he built a second one.
real quick. I remember Poe knows Luke very well. His family was friends with Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
I love this scene so much. Look at the crate now. Look, that's crazy.
Wow.
Gosh. See, look, they have the lightsaber out there just in full view. That's your dead giveaway right there. This is not what you think. This is not going to go the way you think.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to pop that lightsaber out and just... Nope. See, this also should be telling you know something's happening. Because even Luke can't survive that. And it's red, too, so you're like... Is
I
that
know.
blood? More!
More.
More! I love it.
Like, okay.
Whatever you say, Captain Supreme Leader Red. It's not looking good for Luke, is it?
Nope.
Everyone's like, he's fine. That's enough. Do you think you got him? I love it. It's so snarky and passive.
I know.
I love that they show that from the outside.
Yeah.
That looks so cool. You're like, oh, Luke. That's the savage we all know and wanted. See, you know what's funny about everyone getting upset? Everyone got what they wanted.
Oh, yeah.
He did go out there with a laser sword against the entire First Order.
Yep.
See, I don't like that. I feel like that was more Mark Hamill than Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, but it kind of fit.
I like it. I'm not mad at it.
Like
I
all
don't-
the dust and all.
I said I don't like it, but I do
No,
like it. It's cool.
Yeah. You can tell it's like a little.
I love that. Yes, sir. I love it. Oh, it's so funny. Now, how did
Now, here's the thing.
we've talked
After
about
all
this.
after all that shooting, how did Finn and Rose get by?
And just past Luke, and Luke didn't even help or anything. Just was like, who's that black guy dragging the Asian chick? Is that Bill Cosby with another victim?
That's just a big wrong crate. We're going down into the bunker, and I'm gonna drag you down to your lifeless body, and then we're gonna take you past Master Skywalker.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm sorry. That's
horrible.
hilarious.
Josh, you
Horrible.
for laughing at that. I love this. He says no with such disgust. No. Like, all right, you want to party? We can party. Dead giveaway. Something's wrong.
Yep. Dead giveaway.
How do you know he's stalling like that? How is him doing
Well,
that? Mean you're
because
stalling?
maybe he's force sensitive, and he knows Luke Skywalker.
I'm kind of liking the idea of Poe being force sensitive, man. I kind of like it.
Because like, there's a reason why he's doing this. I know it. Something else is happening.
I kind of like it. If you'd asked me 2 hours ago, if they said Poe was force sensitive, would you hate it? I'd be like, yeah, that's stupid. They're
I like
making
it.
force sensitive, but I'm liking it now. I kind of like it. I'm gonna predict.
Like I said,
episode
he's
9.
been with like he knows the family. Like he knows Luke.
He's obviously very close with Leia.
Yeah.
Who-
So. And then you got Falcor. Running around.
By the way, Falcor is the name of
Falcor is
Josh's
the name of my
cat.
kitty cat.
See, that moment right there was the moment that the torch was passed from
Yep.
Leia to Poe. For me, that completes Leia's story.
Uh-huh. There's probably a gym by, like a Pokemon gym nearby. You just press it and you'll get.
Oh, I had beer in my mouth. You can't
Sorry.
do that. Oh my god, that was funny.
Sorry.
It's a Vulpix, which is funny because those are called Vulptexes. Vulptexes?
I don't know.
Vulptex? They're so cute. I don't know why Disney never made any plushes of those. They would have made $1 billion on the plushes.
Oh yeah.
Would have wanted one. I would have bought one.
I would have.
Also love how they talk about that the Force isn't just lifting rocks, but that's how she saves the she saves
Lifting
them is by
rocks.
lifting rocks.
Yep.
Love it. Another dead giveaway.
You saw nothing.
They said they went back and had ILM remove particles of dust that he popped up. I mean, they really went all out.
Yeah.
I love this part. I'm sure you are. He's being a whiny Skywalker. I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
Killed the last Jedi.
And that's when Poe sees.
I will not be the last Jedi.
Man. I'll walk out and be like, "Don't drop any."
Are we good? Are we good? we okay?
Can you move the rocks more?
See, one of the things here that bothers me, and this is kind of a contradiction, is in the book, the novelization to The Force Awakens, Rey and Poe meet in the book.
Yeah.
And so the Lucasfilm kind of put out a statement about it, like, hey, anything that contradicts in the book versus the film, like directly contradicts something like that, go with the film. Because it's one of those things where it's like they write the novel based on the script and like rough cuts of the film. Stuff gets changed.
Yeah.
This. What does that mean? Just like your father?
Oh man.
Does Han like haunt him?
I think so. Kylo Ren should have noticed the lightsaber.
Yeah, but to be fair, he probably had a concussion or something like that, similar to
Yeah.
that. And may not know exactly what happened to lightsaber. For all he knows,
Man,
God, I love this.
this
This
scene-
scene is insane. Oh my God, I love it
Force
so much. Love it.
projected himself across the planets.
See you around, kid. I love that line.
He's like, no.
No, you'll never get what you want.
He looks back. No.
God, Adam Driver's such a great actor. Now, there was one thing that Rian Johnson said. I think he said it in The Director and the Jedi. Maybe it was another interview or something I read. That he wished when Luke becomes one with the Force here that as the cloak blows away and he disappears, he wishes that they would have had the robot hand fall and hit the ground.
Really?
It's a robot
yeah,
hand.
it's a robot hand. I can see it.
It's a materialistic thing. The cloak didn't go.
That's true. That's very true.
I knew he was going to die right here. I thought maybe he was like just gasping and hurting, but it was this. I was like, oh, he's dead. That shot right there, she looked like old Carrie Fisher. Like young Carrie Fisher right there. Oh, God, this breaks my heart every time. But it's so beautiful, too. And I love that he sees the twin sons again, too.
Yeah. Ray's like Godspeed.
Oh. Look. Oh, my God. If that doesn't move you, you're not a Star Wars fan. I'm getting chills, man. I've seen this movie how many times now? It gives me chills every time.
Dude, it's a good scene,
God,
man.
it's great. See, look. Could you imagine? Ting, ting. And like do a close-up on the hand. That would have been sweet.
Ooh.
I've said it before. I don't know if I said it on the podcast or just to you and as a friend, but I really hope that Episode 9 starts with the acolytes of the Beyond who are in the book series, who are like people who go after like Jedi and Sith memorabilia. I would like for them to be looking for his robe.
Ooh. Interesting.
Just to set the tone, like, yeah, he's dead. It's so funny. After seeing all the Solo stuff, the Falcon looks so different. I love this too. Where it's like, nope, see you, buddy.
Bye,
Now,
Felicia.
how did this work? Because Snoke was one that bridged their minds. How can she see him? Does that mean Snoke's still alive?
Kind of like
Or was he just
Yoda or
That would be cool
Skywalker.
if it was, if it,
That
that
like
would be,
Force.
What would be super cool is if it's Luke already meddling.
Yeah.
That would be sweet. I like how the whole
Ooh.
resistance fits on the Millennium Falcon. Dude, I think you're onto something with that.
Ooh.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. I was like, hey, girl.
I would kind of like a love triangle story, not to be the focus, but like to be prominent in 9 with between Rey, Poe, and Finn. See, there's the Jedi books.
Yeah.
Put on his jacket. Oh no. I would be mad if Rose dies. I didn't love her character. I certainly don't want them to focus on it.
Do you think in 9 Finn will still be traitor? Like he'll still be trying to leave?
No, I don't think. And here's the thing: I don't think he was trying to leave. I think he was just so focused on finding Rey that was just it just kind of consumed him.
Love or lust?
I think he loves Rey.
Like, ayo, girl.
Do you think they're going to rebuild the lightsaber in 9, or do you think she's going to have her own?
I think maybe with the same kyber crystal.
Maybe. I think that'd be interesting. I think she should do it just for the simple fact of you can make new toys. Like, if you're thinking about it from a business point of view, it would make total
Yeah,
sense.
you can make a new one.
It'd be kind of cool for her to have her own.
See, I don't understand. The kids were saying that kid was saying, "Go, go, go!" Woo!
I do. Well, they're showing how big of a legend Luke is. I do like this because it makes me think of Galaxy's Edge in Batu, and I love that. I actually kind of like that. He's like, oh, he's force sensitive. Okay, that's a good thing. It means the Jedi aren't gonna die. Just a weird ending. I don't dislike it.
Yeah, it should have ended with the
Falcon going. To
Falcon
hyperspace.
just like hyperspace. And just
Like
be
you could have done the
"Da-da-da."
scene after,
Yep.
and it would have had the same effect.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. And he's holding it up like a lightsaber.
Uh-huh. But the little hand-drawn thing made me think of all the stuff that you're going to get in Batu when that opens. All like the handmade stuff that they keep talking about they're doing. The in-universe merchandise.
Mhm.
J.J. Abrams, executive producer.
Da-da.
All right. Well, guys, that was our
Ta-da.
commentary of Star Wars, The Last Jedi. In my humble opinion, one of the greatest Star Wars films ever made. I genuinely love this film. I've watched it so many times. I'm gonna watch it
I
a
really
bunch more
do.
times. Next time I watch it, though, I'm going to watch Force Awakens and then Last Jedi back to back. And I wanna
Back
just,
to back?
I just want to.
Yeah, that's 8 hours.
I'm okay. That's all right. I'm okay with that. I actually would like to watch 6, 7, 8 back to back to back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what do you guys think? Well, first off, did you like the commentary? If you did, follow us on Twitter. You can follow me at @It'sJimmyBrad. Follow Josh at Lumberjack Regan.
Jack Regan.
You can. I love this old. I love the blue on the black. I just love the background there. You can write a review on iTunes and Stitcher and check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/thedailyDisneyblog. Although we've been rebranded.
Yeah, we've
some
been
Orlando junk. I'm still waiting on that. I have to wait a while before I can get the
people.
custom
This is
URL.
real. It's not a joke. We did rebrand into it. We were talking about it before.
Yeah, and the new logo is pretty dope.
Yeah,
So, I like it. But that's it for this episode. Please share this with your friends if you know anybody who likes Star Wars and likes The Last Jedi or dislikes The Last Jedi. Maybe some of the stuff that look, I never watched this.
Yeah,
I never saw that.
we did. We were in tears, man.
In loving memory of Carrie Fisher. Wow, I didn't know they put that in there.
Yeah,
I
we
used-
were in tears, man.
Oh man,
You don't remember it at all, but we saw.
I was,
it.
dude. When I left, I was just too amped. I was just like, holy crap! I just dealt with Luke Skywalker dying, for God's sake.
I know. I think he's gonna come back as Force Ghost.
I think it's inevitable. I don't think they have a choice. I mean, I think
Yeah,
they probably didn't want to do that.
Him and Yoda
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
with Rey.
What would be even cooler would be him and Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's true. Obi-Wan.
Have Ewan McGregor aged up a little bit to look like Alec Guinness. They could do that.
Oh yeah.
Because Obi-Wan was such a big deal to Luke, and he was a big deal to him, more as a Force ghost than he was like the actual physical mentor you see in A New Hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be very interesting.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that 100%.
Me too. But I love it. I love this.
We got a lot of speculating to do. We have a year and a half before we get to see episode 9, but that is going to go by quick. I mean, think about
Episode 9. Here's my predictions. Episode 9 is going to be directed by Frank Oz. And it's all going to be puppets.
it's like the Dark Crystal, but Star Wars.
Yep.
The Dark Kyber Crystal.
Yep. And you know what? There's going to be like another, Jim Henson's going to come back
From the dead?
from the dead.
Wow.
Do a Muppet Star Wars.
Oh my God! You know how cool a Muppet Star Wars special would be? That would be
With-
something super cool to do. And this is I'm not even joking. If they did that on the Disney streaming service, that would be a huge hit.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Oh, hi ho! I'm Kylo Ren. Ha!
Hilarious.
I would love that.
Miss Piggy Ass Ray.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But there's a lot. There's a lot that we need to think about for.
Rizzo and Gonzo could be C-3PO. Rizzo could be R2-D2 or BB-8.
Yeah.
Why has this never happened? Why are we the ones thinking about this? Can we pitch this to Disney?
Hey, I don't see
We
why
should
not.
edit this out.
Yeah.
Now, if a freaking Muppet Star Wars special comes out,
Hey,
of
if
this,
it comes up, and
Yo.
I swear, somebody's listening to this.
we've had so many weird things like that. Look how many people that is.
Yeah.
That's not like
That's just
grammatically correct.
the snack crew.
That's the catering. Oh man,
Yeah,
dude,
but
this
there's
was
a
so much
lot.
fun. I love doing these. The next one we're gonna do is not gonna be Disney or Star Wars at all. The next one we're gonna be doing is The Notebook,
The Notebook. Yes, we're
excited.
gonna be doing The Notebook.
just as a goof.
Just it's one of my favorite movies.
I do like the movie a
What
lot.
do you want? But what do you
Tell me
want?
what do you want? Tell me what do you want?
I don't know.
I want him. I want you. Oh, classic indecisive woman. Jesus.
That's live, people. That's live.
What are you gonna do? So that concludes The Last Jedi. Have we done one for Rogue One?
I cannot remember. You probably did a. Look it up.
I meant to do this before, and I got completely distracted.
With the Taco Bell.
Yes. Let's see. Commentary.
Because I was hungry.
I'm getting hungry again.
I thought
So we
you did
did-
one.
So we did Star Wars: A New Hope. We did Episode 5. I did some Darkwing Duck commentary. We did Saving Mr. Banks and The Force Awakens. So we didn't do Return of the Jedi, my favorite Star Wars movie.
Yeah. Or Rogue One.
We should do it for all of them eventually.
Yeah, eventually, because it's gonna be like days.
Well, you can't do it back to back. Like, it's just not feasible.
I would be like, dude, we need a break.
Yeah, no. It'd be fun though. Like if we could just like be off for 3 days and just sit here and talk the entire time watching Star Wars, that'd be so fun. That'd be great.
Are we gonna do another Star Wars celebration?
If they announce a new, like, if we go to like, we're coming back.
If they say yes to us,
Well, they will. Well, I don't want to say they will, but we
Well-
have a solid chance because we've done it before.
yeah.
So, God, that was so much fun, man. Like I keep that poster over there as a reminder. Every time
Yep.
I want to quit doing the podcast, so kind of just get bored with it or tired of it or whatever. I just look at that and I'm like, that was so much fun, and that's what keeps me going.
Yeah, I do too.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That is it. We will see you guys on the next show. Hopefully, it will be sooner than later because there's been a lot of cool Disney news coming out the past few days.
Yeah.
And, we're not going to get into it here because it's a whole of the show. But
Yeah.
excuse me. But we'll get to it.
I'm gonna try to keep on meeting up with you, man, because I miss you, man.
I miss you too, buddy. I love you so much.
Love you too.
You're my buddy. I love you. But that is it. I've said it 14 times, but I mean it this time. We will see you
This is
guys,
it, guys.
on the next episode. Adios, muchachos.
Yes.